Hello everyone. In this video we will learn how to use H5P tool in our teaching and learning process. Recently it has been observed that there is a problem with our online teaching, as it is assumed that we can provide information online but not knowledge. But H5P is such a tool through which while teaching online, not only information is provided but also there is interaction between teacher and students, and students will got knowledge through the interactive session. So let us learn what is H5P tool, how they are used, and how students can got benefit from it, how teachers can create it, and if the teachers are able to create it, then obviously they can taught to their students how to use H5P tool in their learning. Basically, H5P is a source of HTML5 package. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Not going so much technical detail, we will start how to use H5P tool. For this, we open our web browser. Here we type h5p.org, enter. This is the home page of h5p.org. We can see H5P logo, and there are various steps such as example and downloads, documentation, goals and roadmap, forum, login, create free account. If we are using it first time, then we have to create our account. Like we can create our Gmail account or Yahoo Mail, whatever we are using. And if we are having already account, then we can log into it. So as I have already my account on H5P, so I click on login. I am already logged here. Now we can see that we can add our profile picture here. My name is showing here. Quick links are also given. Try out H5P, latest release notes, content, other tutorials, recent content, what I have prepared on H5P. Now before starting, we see some examples of H5P. Now there are these are examples such as we can create interactive video using H5P tool. Interactive videos are those in which we can put on some, we can add on some questions or add on some text, whatever we want to add. We can add objective questions, true false questions, which type of question we choose, we can add there. We can prepare post presentation, branching scenario, or we can add content types such as arithmetic quiz, audio recorder. We can prepare collage. We can also use drag and drop. So these are very important things which we can add it to our videos or our course presentation for making them interactive. So in this video we will learn how can we create interactive video. So I click on interactive video. This is the interactive video, and we can see some nodes and lines here. The nodes represent when the video will reach there will appear a question, and the labels are showing there is some information about the video. So we will play it. We will play it. As we can see, as the video reaches here, a pop-up appear here and we click on it. This is the question. Then this node means that there is some questions, and we have to answer this. What kind of berry is this? We know it is strawberry. We click on it. We can check our answer. It is correct. If we give correct answer, then we got marks, and we can continue. Now it reaches to up to next node, and we will got another pop here. It is asking highlight the ingredients that have been added so far. We have to answer more than once. Suppose I click on blueberries. and I check it. You got one of two blanks correct. You need to pay your attention, because I have to give two answer here and I have just given only one. So it is not showing continue option here. It is showing watch intro again. So we click here again and video starting on it. We move here. Which is there. So I click on this and this. Now I give correct answer, so I can continue. So friends, we can see here as the node appears, it means there is a question and we have to answer. This is fill in the blanks questions. Fill in the correct ingredient. Strawberries and berries are mixed with whatever answer are, we can put them. We'll at the end of each video we can see the summary, what we have answered, what the answers are given by us. So this is the example. Now we try to create our own interactive video. For this, we again go back to home page, and now we click on try out H5P. Now it is asking create interactive content. What type of creative content, interactive content we want to create? These are the list. We can create interactive video, course presentation, according chart, collage, column, whatever. So we are trying to create interactive video. Now this is title. Suppose I put here use of Geo Meet app. We will make this video. Now there are option upload embed video, add a video. If we want to upload a video from our PC, then a limit is given of 16 MB, but we can add a YouTube link or whatever video from any other source. So we will add some link here by click on this add file option. We can see here paste YouTube link or other video source URL. So we search any video from YouTube. I type here YouTube. Then I go to my channel, and suppose I take this video. I can copy link address. I can also copy this from here. Then I paste it, the space provided, and I click on insert. If we don't want to insert this video, we can cross it here and again add new video. Now we have to move on step 2. Either we can click on here or we can go from here. So I click here. This is the video. This is same video which we have taken from YouTube. We can play it. I mute it. Now we can use all these options, such as this is label. We can add text, we can add table, we can add link, image, statements, single choice, multiple choice, true false, fill in the blanks, drag and drop type, mark the words, drag text, crossroads, navigation hotspots, and some more elements from here. Okay, so we will use these options one by one, or we can choose whatever options we are needed. First we play it. We use this option. Suppose we want to add some label. This is our video name. Now we have added as much questions as we needed. You can add any type of questions. At the end of you will find the summary of answered given by us. Now we save this interactive video. We can save or delete it, but now we are saving it. After saving, we can see here this will appear on the top. Now we will check the question we have added, and we will try to answer them. I again click this. Then I play the video. As you can see, the first label we have added will appear, will be disappear after 10 seconds. Then first question will appear here. Yes, who is better app for video conferencing? We will click on GeoMeet. As we have, now we'll check. As we have given right answer, then we will continue. Now once again we check, and we will give wrong answer. Play. Now the question will appear on our screen. As we have already answered it, we move to next. We have to give wrong answer in next questions. In GeoMeeting we can add up to 100 participants. False. Now we have to check. Then this is wrong answer. We have to check again it. Now we give true, and then now continue. Now we will check here our summary. 2 question answered, submit answer, score 1 by 1, 1 by 1. So friends, with the help of H5P tool we can make our video interactives. I hope you will like the video, and you will also try to make your video interactive, so can the student will be got more beneficial from these videos. Thank you very much. Hello friends, welcome to ICT based teaching and learning process. In this video we will again learn use of H5P tool in creating online interactive presentation. In our first video we have already discussed creation of interactive video by using H5P tool. Now we will discuss use of H5P tool in creating online presentation. For this we go to h5p.org. We log into it. This is the home screen of our login setup. Here we can see that all the interactive contents developed by me. Now we click on try out H5P. We have already discussed about creation of interactive video. Now we try to create interactive course presentation. Here we can see these are slides number. We can make their contents here. These are all the same options we have used in creating interactive videos. From here we can add text. Suppose I click on this, and this is first slide. I write here first slide, then I save it. we can drag and drop it anywhere. Now if we want to add next slide, add new slide, then we will go to on slide number 2. Here we can add text, link, images, shapes, video. We can also add video. We click on this. We can select a video from our own computer, or we can select it from YouTube. Currently I am not using it. Suppose we want to add text, and I can copy it from anywhere in my computer. Suppose I take it from here. Suppose I chooses it from here. I copy this content and paste it here. Then we can use these options. We can bold the content, italic, strike through, or we can align it at center, or whatever we want to choose. We can use all these options in our presentation. Now we have done. We can see if we add to some questions. Suppose I want to add here multiple choice question, then we can add similarly as we add in interactive videos. Suppose I add who is the PM of India, then option 1 is Modi ji. This is also the correct option. Option 2 is Yogi ji. If you want to add more options, we can add. We can made all the settings as we have already discussed in interactive video. Suppose I done it, then this question will appear on slide number 2. Now we can add more slides. As we had added a question on slide number 2, a node appears on slide number 2. Similarly, we can add more slides. We can copy, clone slides. We can put slide background. We can move slide left. We can move also slide right. So we can use all the options in our in creating our interactive PPT. Now we have saved it. It has title, so I write here first PPT. I will show you another PPT, another interactive presentation created by me, where you will see all the options. Now it is saved. You may create more content. Now we go to our home page. We refresh it, then our first PPT will be show here. Yes, you can see on top, this is currently created by us. Now we see another PPT created by us, and you will learn how can we complete them. I click on this first interactive PPT. As you can see, a presentation of inventory control and management by Dr. Sunil Kumar. Whatever text we want to add on our first slide, it is always a title, so we added a title and my introduction here. Now I move to next slide. I put introduction about inventory control as it is my research topic, and I added a question: inventory is the stock of goods. Is it true or false? It is true. I answer it. Check. It is true. I move to next slide. Scope of operation research. Here one question, another question is asked. Types of inventories are direct or indirect entry. Both are true. I will check it. Is it true or false? It is also true. I have added also a video here. You can see we can add video in our interactive presentations. We can play it. I mute. So in this slide we have added video. Next we come to this and ended our presentation. Now we have see the summary of whatever we have answered. Slide 2, it is showing where the question appears. On slide 2, the score is 1 by 1. We can again try it. Question appear on slide 2, question appear on slide 3, video appear on slide 4, and at last we will find summary. So friends, in this way we can create interactive PPTs and we can use it in our teaching and learning process. Now we again go to our home page. Now if you want to share these PPTs with your students or some other person, then you click on right click, copy link address, and then we can send it to by our WhatsApp group or via mail this link, and the person who will click on this link, he can see our video or the PPT what we have prepared here. Thank you very much. I hope you like the video and you must try to in your teaching and learning process. Thank you.